Hey guys, it is Ben, aka the Fuse Box. It is time again for yet another Fuse Box Engaged. I apologize for my lateness. I am trying to get the word out about this stream. Something's been going on the past couple days. It seems like the channel's been kinda meh. And I do not like that. I do not like that one bit. Especially considering I am nervous as crap at the moment as we are getting ready to launch Outlaw Knights Genesis of a Renegade Part 2 is going to be launching in about 11 days. I guess technically 12 if you think about it, but it's 11 days. The end of October 31st going into November 1st, midnight. We are going to be hosting a special stream. And it's going to be big. And yeah, not going to lie, I am wearing myself out. I have been trying my damnedest to build the channel so much. I've been devoting most of my energy to that. And probably not as much energy as I was to sharing out the email list, which we got right here. We are at 125 addresses collected. So I am very happy about that. It's more than we had for the last email list, so that in and of itself gives me some confidence. However, I'm nervous. I guess I'm a little gun shy considering the fact that a lot of you may not know, but when I launched Outlaw Knights issue number 1, my first campaign did not do well at all. Well, I mean, it did all right. It made a little over 2K, and that wasn't near. Well, that was about close to half of the goal, give or take. But I guess I'm just worried about history repeating itself. This channel, for the life of me, we are at war with the algorithm, folks. Make no mistake about it. The algorithm is a bitch to us. I seem to be struggling to push it to over about 40 views per video, and I just, for the life of me, I don't quite know what's going on with that. I feel like I do everything pretty, top-notch, high caliber, I suppose. But, and I'm starting to think that maybe the Thursday night time slot just isn't super great. A lot of folks I know are streaming on Thursday nights now. And I miss the crew. I miss having the big old crew in here. When I talk to myself, it's fucking depressing. I mean, Jesus H. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Sorry, I am sending the word out as we speak, trying to get some butts in the seats. Yes, indeed. I'm thinking that for this particular stream, I might want to test out streaming one of my computer games on here, because I tried to do it with the PlayStation 4. I tried to do the PS Remote Play on the PS4, and it went badly. I think it was like jumping frames. What is up, Earth's Best? Good old EB Entertainment. Another guy fighting the algorithm just like me. The algorithm is a bitch. I do not like it. But yeah, I'm thinking about testing it out. I put out a poll on both my YouTube and on Twitter asking about what game we should play once I finish the Metal Gear Solid phase. And so far, the votes are pointing in direction of Fallout New Vegas. And I gotta say, I'm quite pleased about that, as Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. So, I'm thinking that we're probably gonna go that route. Unless, by some strange happenstance, one of the other games beats it out. Poor Terra Invicta. It has been lagging behind in the polls. Terra Invicta was a game that came out like... I know, right? I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to all of our millions of invisible listeners right now. And, you know, it's fine. I had a very vivid imagination as a child, so I can make up people to talk to all I want. And it's totally not depressing. But yeah. But yeah, Terra Invicta was a game that came out about 2 months ago. And it's kind of like a futuristic space colonization sim kind of thing, where the thing about it that annoys me is that the layout of like the nations of Earth competing with each other and stuff is all like it's all parallel to stuff going on in Outlaw Nights, and that pisses me the fuck off. No way in hell I am not going to take a back seat to Terra Invicta, especially since the graphics suck. Yeah, actually, fun fact, I wrote a script. Well, I wrote 3 scripts for, they all kind of function as like a 3-part pilot to a TV series that I was going to do that was going to star the Vault Dweller from Fallout 3, and he was going to be supported by the guy who would eventually become the Courier from New Vegas. And they were going to go through the storylines of Fallout 3 and then eventually New Vegas. And it was going to sort of be like a Luke Skywalker, Han Solo buddy drama / thriller / action. And it was a really good idea. Like, it was a cool idea that I bounced around with a buddy of mine. And so I ended up writing out 3 scripts. I wrote to Bethesda asking them if it would be cool for me to, you know, move forward with trying to get this thing produced. And of course, they, after putting me off a couple times, they eventually gave me the very nice way of saying, no, go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's what this is, essentially. But, yeah. Good Lord Almighty. So, yeah, Terra Invicta. It's way too similar to Outlaw Nights in some ways. But I'm happy to say, though, I think Outlaw Nights is a lot cooler than the aesthetics they got going on in that game. Terra Invicta it's kind of like a really boring version, I would say. It's... I mean, I want to check it out. It looks like it's got some promise, but after I looked at the trailer of Starfield, which is another game that Bethesda is going to be producing for next year, I kind of thought like, Starfield is doing what Terra Invicta's doing, but they're doing it a lot better. The graphics and everything, it's like you're playing an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout, but it's set in space, and it's got like PS5 graphics. So a part of me kind of doesn't want to play it in a way. It's like, you know, I can't wait. I have heard about it, but again, I was just so annoyed about being turned down by Bethesda that I just kind of was like, yeah, I don't want to watch anybody else's Fallout stuff, because my show was gonna kick the shit out of all of it. And when I was writing this was back when Walking Dead was popular, and I was thinking like, this could be like HBO's answer to Walking Dead. This is how they would compete with AMC. But no. Oh, it's... well, it's called Terra Invicta. Not and Victor, but, you know. I don't blame you for not knowing the title, because I feel like I'm the only person that has actually heard of this game. Just like I have not seen much of anything about it at all. I just came across it on the Steam store randomly, and I thought this might be interesting. And I turned it on the other day, and I was having trouble learning the controls. It was confusing, to say the least. And there's a lot of point and click and dialogue boxes and stuff. It feels like it might have been an independent produced game, but I don't know. Lord Almighty. No, it's... But again, trust me, I don't blame you for not knowing what it's called. I'm the only person on Earth that knows what it's called, apparently. Oh, lordy. I'm still getting the word out. I'm annoying the crap out of everybody on Twitter. And, yeah. I feel like I am not very popular on Twitter. A lot of folks, I think, get sick of my posts. But that's too bad, because I do not accept just being ignored. You have to tell me no. Because otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing it. Like, you know, I respect consent rules, but when it comes to advertising on the internet, you know, the rules are there are no rules. Damn it. Whoop. Yeah. But I have noticed that, like, I've started to notice that after the shit that happened with, like, Last of Us 2 and all that, like, I've noticed game companies seem to be course correcting. Like, they're doing the remake thing just like movies, but they're not doing them poorly. Like, they're doing, like, the Resident Evil remakes and the Final Fantasy VII remake, and, you know, just taking old titles and revamping them and, you know, just kind of updating the graphics and shit. Like, I have no problem with that. Like, they seem to be doing it well for the most part. I don't know why the hell you need to do a remaster of Last of Us when the first one was fine. But yeah, Twitter's, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I really do. I love to hate it. And I'm really hoping that Elon Musk is gonna remove whatever barriers there are going on. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let me see. I'm gonna test something out. I may be, you know, this may be a long shot, so. Let me see. I'm trying to combine here. I'm trying to see if I can stream Fallout on StreamYard. And from what I'm hearing, we might be struggling. Because I'm hearing my music cutting in and out. Let me see. Let me see. Huh. I'm trying to see. Damn. La. Why can't I move beyond this window? I don't like that. It's like keeping my mouse stuck in this window so I can't move outside. The fuck? Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? Why? The fuck is wrong? Yeah, it's only letting me keep my mouse in the window. This is very peculiar. I was able to get this thing to shrink down yesterday, that's what she said. And for the life of me, this is horrible. This is the worst. Hang on. I think I know what I need to do. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. think I can fix this. Windowed. Advanced. Let me see. Share screen. I got that part. So let me see. And it doesn't do anything. Well, this sucks. This is so stupid. So well, shit, how are you supposed to stream this? How do other people do this? Why do they do this? Why? That doesn't help me with shit. This is horrible. Good lord, look who came back from the dead. What is up, Dark Gift? I am losing my damn mind trying to see if I can stream Fallout on here, and I can't because the damn game won't let me move the mouse from outside of the game window. So I can't share the screen. And I'm going through all the effing little options and yeah, I figured I just wanted to try, like, cuz I've been pre-recording my sessions with Metal Gear Solid, and I've been doing those on OBS. But even if I were to do Fallout on OBS, I still need to be able to get out of the window in order to put the screen on in the background. So either way you look at it, they're fucking me over. They hate me. Yeah, my mouse, they hate me. They won't let me leave the window. Let me out of this window. Set me free. Set me free. Damn you, Obsidian. These motherfuckers. How do you expect people to be able to do this? Like, why? Display? Brightness? Opaque? Blah, 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 blah. Controls? I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, I know it stinks of loneliness in here, King Leek. I've been losing my mind. Especially considering the fact that I'm trying to share Fallout on here to see if it works. And I can't even make my mouse leave the Fallout screen while it's on. For reasons that are totally unknown to me. It refuses to cooperate. Like, what do I gotta do here? Like, why? Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? Would I have to... Oh, God. Do I have to share, like, the screen? The whole fucking screen? Is that what I gotta do? Is that what they're making me do? I gotta share my whole damn screen? Look at that. That's horrible. This is what I'm dealing with here. Is this shit. Because I'm looking here. I'm looking at the data. Alright, I got that. I'm looking at this. And for reasons that are escaping me, they won't let me... There's no option for, like... Oh, of course I do. Of course I have an echo. God damn it. Shit. But like, how does anybody share play, or like, how does anybody stream themselves playing Fallout? Like, I know there's gotta be a way to where you can move your mouse from the screen. Why didn't I think of that? I should have just plugged it into the wall. Oh, right. Yeah. But this is what I'm dealing with here. This is... Like, for the life of me. Like, why doesn't it let you... Like, I got this shit, the aspect ratio. Like, there's nothing for, like, moving your mouse. And it hates me. Texture quality. That crap. Like, what in the hell? What is a bloom? What is this? What am I doing? Vertical sync. I have no fucking clue what that means. I'm just gonna say that maybe that's the answer. And it's not the answer. My mouse is still trapped. driving me crazy. Like, I could technically do it if I just, like, expand this out, but then I wouldn't be able to see the chat. And I would be totally fucked. These assholes. It's like they're doing this to me on purpose. It's like they know I'm on stream. They're just trying to embarrass me. Gameplay. That don't do shit. This is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how to... There's gotta be a way! Like, there has to be. Because I know people have done this. Like, they've done it. People have streamed their playing Fallout, and I don't believe that it was just from, like, PlayStation Share. I am gonna look on here. Let me see. Fallout. New Vegas. Mouse. Full screen, my mouth doesn't. I got people complaining about the opposite. Saying it goes off the screen. I want it to go off the screen. Alt-tab. They're claiming Alt-tab. I'm gonna see if that does it. It would be nice if my music didn't get fucked up every time I turn on the game. I'm on Twitch, technically, I just don't use it. Last time I used Twitch, I tried to stream that cell phone game, Final Fantasy VII First Soldier. And they're canceling it in January. This might... I'm hoping this works. Let me see. Alt tab. Oh shit, I did it. I did it. It's frozen on that side, but I did it. Holy shit, we did it. This is incredible. Where's my fucking... I'll turn off this music for a sec. Is the volume low for y'all? Oh, fuck. Yeah, the volume's kind of low on my end. Let me see. Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out anyway. I mostly just wanted to test it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. Volume's too low. Hell yeah. Well, At least one problem was solved. Chances are, knowing the way my internet is, I might have to like pre-record myself playing it like I'm doing with Metal Gear. I'm definitely going to look into getting an Ethernet cable. I'm hoping that that will solve a lot of my internet problems. And Mickey, the lady that sells the CG buttons, she was complaining about my camera, and I found it quite aggravating, but had to be done. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't like being criticized. But it's useful. It's good. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what they've always said. Oh, man. But yeah, we are going to be launching Outlaw Nights issue number 2 in friggin' 11 days. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I mean, you know, I think I'm very much a George Costanza type of person. I foresee every horrible outcome. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Let me see if I can pull up. Like, I've noticed when I do replays that, like, I've been trying to show more, like, videos and trailers and stuff on this channel, but I've noticed that every time, like, I look at the replay, there's usually parts of the trailers where it's like the video just jumps frames way too often, and I'm wondering if that's like if my settings are too low. Oh, Jesus. I could have actually turned the resolution up on my camera. The fuck? The fuck? This is... See, this is what happens with me. I don't look into shit enough. Christ. Da, 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 da. God, Twitter is... It's a madhouse. I swear. Is there any exciting game shit coming up with y'all? Or any exciting comic news? Right now, the only game I'm looking forward to is Starfield, and that's not coming out till next year. I am kind of looking forward to God of War Ragnarok. That's a trailer I can try to play. God of War. Ragnarok. It's directed by Taika Waititi. Where is it? Resolution. baby. I guess 720 will do it since this stream is technically on 720, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Shit, you should come on and promote, man. Hell yes, Lightbringer 2. God, hunting Alice. God. Lordy, lordy. Let's see, stop that screen. Yeah, I have a few criticisms of God of War. Mainly that I feel like sometimes the gods are presented a little too evil. Like, I get, like, the Greek gods were not the nicest motherfuckers on Earth. I totally get that. But, like, why make Baldur a bad guy? Baldur was the god of light. He was beloved by everybody. Like, why is he the asshole in God of War 2017? And they did, you know, the big twist of Kratos' son being Loki. I think that kind of fits. Kind of. I feel like Kratos would have a more, like, you know... I feel like Kratos would give birth to Tyr. You know, the Norse god of war. Like, that would make more sense in my opinion. But what the hell do I know? Let me see. I was gonna do something. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna temporarily turn off the music. And we're gonna see what we see.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I don't allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in! What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Oh, fuck. Chains are back.
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Here!
Are you coming with us?
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
I have a question. Why are there black ass guardians? I mean, I get that part. I just think is she is she one of the Vanir gods? Which even so, I mean, this is Norse mythology, so I mean, like if she was like an Egyptian goddess, I'd get that. But, you know. I like, I think I like the, that, that might fit. I think the thing about, the thing I like about this new version of God of War is just the fact that storytelling-wise, it's kind of great to see it come to a point where, like, for so long, Kratos, during the Greek games, was just this fucking psycho that rampaged. And then it's nice to see it come to a point where it's like, now that he's a dad again, he's trying to temper that side of himself, and he's trying to ultimately kind of, you know, keep his past in the past, and that things come up that bring back his old habits. So he's trying his damnedest to keep a lid on it. And, you know, I like the tone. I like the overall shift. It's like if you were going to make a sequel to the God of War trilogy, which technically didn't need to happen, but if you were gonna, this was a good way to do it. No, I get that. I'm saying, like, I'm getting the vibe of, you know, we have a black Norse character because, you know, diversity and inclusion. That's the vibe that gives me. I could be wrong. They could totally justify it. But I kind of doubt it. Because, like, that was the whole thing with Rings of Power for me, was like, even though having multiple races in it was, like, multiple ethnicities in it was technically going against the lore, there were ways they could have made it work. They could have made it to where, like, certain ethnicities represented certain groups. Like, I thought about how, like when they showed Disa, the Black Dwarf, I thought, you could explain it to where each one of the 7 fathers of the dwarves was a different ethnicity. And so therefore she was descended from the dwarven line that was black. That would have made sense. Same thing with like the elves. They in Tolkien's mythology talks about like different types of elves that occupy different spaces in Middle Earth, and there's even one group that are pretty much called the Dark Elves, which I think they were only called the Dark Elves because they preferred nighttime and all, but I mean, if you wanted to take it literally, you could have done something like that. There were ways to do it. It just needed a lore explanation. And the show, of course, didn't give any explanation. And they didn't place any of the different races in different strategic locations. It was just everybody was ethnically mixed. And there were even like the characters that could have been non-white in Tolkien's mythology, like the Easterlings. Even then, like with when they showed Easterlings or Haradrim in the show, most of them were white. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I know that's honestly the big thing that I'm turned off by about God of War Ragnarok was I looked up Thor, like what he's gonna look like, and yeah, he's got a big old pot belly, and I don't like it. I don't doubt that. Everything I've heard about that show, the writing was just abysmally simplistic. And I got the vibe that everybody who worked on that show, nobody really read any of the source material, or like they read a little bit of it and decided to just write their own story. And what I mean by that is like just what little lore there was for the Second Age, they just didn't even bother to adhere to any of it. They were like, we'll just make it up. I mean, you know. Who cares? It's just about wizards and dragons. Who cares? It's just fantasy. We can make it to where Mithril is actually from the Silmarils, because fuck it. Fuck it. That is the lesson. That is the lesson. Oh, I don't like this guy. I don't want to watch him. I'm excited about this game. Yes, indeedy.
Constellation Starship Frontier. We have you on scanners. Performing remote systems check.
Better be 25 years in the making.
We are still go.
The facade is so vast that you've measured. You're part of constellation, part of our family. Fact is the key to unlocking everything. This is all working toward completing humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
That's a lie. I know Mahler reviewed that game recently. I have no idea what it's about, though. Well, let's check it out.
Play it day one with Xbox Game Pass.
I will not. I will get it for PC only. I refuse to get Xbox. Six hours ago. Ew. I don't like roaches.
Could she really be here,
I don't know.
waiting for me? Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
I know what you are.
That.
I know why I needed you.
Why?
But it's all over now.
Oh, good lord, no.
I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
I honestly don't know jack shit about Silent Hill.
Mary?
I'm assuming it's horror. Mary! Oh, Mary! Mary. Yeah, I don't know anything about Silent Hill. I don't. I was always, I was always a very particular gamer. I usually stuck to what I knew. I rarely venture outside ever since Blockbuster closed. Blockbuster was the only way that I could trust things. Is there an Elder Scrolls 6? I don't believe you. This looks like a lie. Well, it's by Bethesda. No. Sadly not. I think my life would be a lot easier if I was gay. So, I date women and they're so complicated. That's it? What was the point of even releasing that? Like, what? Why? Why? You showed like a tiny vista. You just put Elder Scrolls 6 on it. That's not a teaser. I know, but I mean, still. Why would you do that? Why would anybody do that? Just wait a while and like do like a you don't even, you can do what they did with the Wolverine thing. Just show them, a tiny piece of a scene. Even that's better than just showing a small vista and then putting the title up. Like, that's not gonna do jack shit. Hell, even the PS3 tech demo that showed the beginning of Final Fantasy VII gave us more than that. Seriously, yeah. I love Skyrim, but I mean, it's like I've played it to death. Like, I know that game inside and out on so many levels. Like, there's just no point in me getting new versions of it. It's like, I know, like, my character, Ysmir Wildmane, is the true Dragonborn, and his story has been told. There's no other way. Well, yeah, I mean, it knocked it out of the park on so many levels, but it's like they're coasting on that because they don't really have much else at the moment. Apparently, though, Bethesda's been investing a lot in Starfield, so that game better be good, because I think in my last live stream where I talked about it, the guy, the jackass in charge, was going on and on about how Starfield is basically going to be what we were all expecting No Man's Sky to be. It's going to be the whole thing of like, you build your own ship, You fly to a bunch of different planets and you can explore the whole planet, which I highly doubt. I mean, that would take a lot. Yeah, I don't like him. I recall him from the Fallout 76 fiasco, and it left a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, Jesus. Well, I think this is about that time. What? Well, I mean, yeah, like, but that's the thing. Like, I didn't bother to get it because I'm just like, you know, everything about it in the beginning, it was just like, okay, you promised all this crazy shit you could do from planet to planet to planet and all, and it was all based on this algorithm that was going to randomize a bunch of things, and it turns out every planet was pretty interchangeable. It was like, oh, there's a color change and the creatures are pretty much the same, but they're all different shades and different colors, and yeah, and there was like almost nothing you could do but like mine resources and try to get to the center of the universe. And then once you got there, the game just started over again. It's like, no. I know they've like released a bunch of extensions to it, blah, blah, blah. I might check it out someday, but I'm going to play Starfield before I play that. I want to know that Bethesda hasn't fucked me yet again. I want to make sure that Starfield lives up to my expectations. Fallout 76 did not live up to my expectations. And I was angry. And I was disappointed. Because I thought, like, that's a great idea to be able to play with your friends in the wasteland. Like, it's like, okay, we gotta band together to survive and build a settlement and some shit. Like, that would be fucking cool. Apparently, you can build settlements in Starfield. On different planets. Which, you know, gets me kind of hyped. At the same time, they better not steal from Outlaw Knights. Because I'm going to be irate if they do such a thing. Well, wrong thing. Speaking of Outlaw Knights, I don't know if you've ever heard, but Outlaw Knights Genesis of a Renegade Part 2 is going to be going live in 11 days. Actually, 10 days in about 30 minutes. We're going to be down to 10 days. We're going to be launching this bitch, and I am nervous. I'm still nervous. Don't play Star Citizen. Just get Outlaw Knights. It's much better. There are pirates in Outlaw Knights. Apparently, there's also pirates in Starfield. And that pisses me off. Because, you know, again, all these companies, they just keep looking at my comic and taking my ideas. And fuck them. You know, if they want to poach from Outlaw Knights so bad, what is up, Fizz? They want to steal from Outlaw Knights so much that, you know, they might as well back the book. That's right, Todd Howard. You want to steal all my ideas for Outlaw Knights for Starfield? Well, if you're going to do that, you have to fund my book. You have to fund Outlaw Knights. You know what? Better yet, Todd Howard, you got all that money. You're going to fund the whole damn comic series. Right now. You give me a shit ton of money to start cranking out issues. And then let me have creative input on Starfield. Because I'll say one thing that Outlaw Knights definitely has over Starfield. The ships in Outlaw Knights are a hell of a lot sexier. The ships in Starfield are very clunky looking. They look like shit that NASA designed. My ships look sleek and sexy. It's like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk in the distant future. Once they figure out their shit, and the ships all stop looking like dicks. That's what, Hazard. Hazard is a sexy ship. And it's captained by Ivory, and he's badass, and he's got a freaking cybernetic eye that lets him scan people to figure out where they're hiding weapons and shit. Figure out their weaknesses. Probe through public records about their biographies, their histories. Can Starfield do that? No. Starfield's got people wearing spacesuits with jetpacks, fucking Boba Fetting around the place. My guy's got like bionic implants and, cybernetic abilities and badass guns. That's another thing. The guns in Starfield are very boxy looking. They're kind of squarish. They're not appealing to the eye. That's a big part about games and comics and such. You want things to be aesthetically pleasing. I mean, depending. Like, if you're playing like Fallout, yeah, things are not going to be that aesthetically pleasing because the setting is not aesthetically pleasing. But with something like Starfield, it's like, this is the distant future. This is humanity evolved. We're going to be doing cool shit. Like, come on. Even Xenosaga knew that. And Xenosaga was confusing as fuck. It's 3 games of weird Gnostic symbolism. Exactly. That's the whole thing. Really, comics should be sexy. Whether they star men or women, they should all be sexy. And it's the same with video games called Starfield. They should be sexy. That's my main complaint. Starfield does not have enough sex appeal. Because, we're entering that time where, games, if they have sex appeal, they're considered bad. Unless it's sex appeal for middle-aged women. Like, dudes, like, it's okay to have Chris Hemsworth naked. That's fine. But anything else, no. No. Lord, on that lovely note, I'm going to have to wrap it up for this evening. That's what she said. Because I am planning on recording another session of Metal Gear Solid, and I got to reserve some of this energy for that. But as you can see on the screen, got a little over 10 days left in the sign-up phase. Sign up on the email list. You're going to want to do it because you're going to get access to exclusive perks that you're only going to be able to find, that you're not going to be able to get on the main campaign, including a 2 for the price of 1 deal, which is going to be very limited. You're going to be able to get issues 1 and 2 for the price of just 1 comic. Get on this email list quick. Click on the email when you get it right away, because I think that one's going to fly. And a very limited number. And as always, I am your host, Ben, aka the Fusebox. You can find me on Twitter at Knights Outlaw with an N, not a K. And you can also find me on Instagram at Outlaw Knights. Just flip it around. And then you can also find me on Facebook under my real name, Ben Fuselier, Fuselier. And yeah, if you like anything I had to say, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And if you didn't like anything I had to say, hit the dislike button. I love the interaction no matter which way you put it, and I can't see the damn dislikes. So it's a win-win for me. And as always, thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, and I will talk to you all later.